Hi, my name is Hyunju, the founder of Center Gourmet Kimchi Company, and I just have a new kimchi, my fourth kimchi just came out. It is called Plenty Roots, and this is a really pretty and yummy kimchi. It's all made up with root vegetables like carrots, red beets, turnip, and daikon. And orange peel and apple juice give this earthy and floral flavor without any sugar in it. So I'm gonna show you how to make yummy, healthy, and very pretty food using this plenty root kimchi. We call in Korean, it's called kimbap, and I think it's sushi rolls or rice rolls in America you call it. And as you can see, I have all these ingredients. They are very easy to prepare, and I'm gonna go through one by one. This is what plenty root kimchi looks like. Very red because of red beet. It also has some kales in it. It has a little bit of a juice in it, so I drained it. So just to put it in a bowl and set it aside. And I also have some avocado sliced in, also kale, fine chops. And I have here is tofu. It's very dark outside because it's braised with 5 spices. This is from the company called Hodo Soy Tofu Company, based in East Bay in California, Northern California. And I really like their tofu a lot. And this is actually black, but I sliced it kind of a ½ inch thickness. So I have it ready. And another thing, you know, when you make a rice roll, you have to have a rice, right? So I have a rice right here. It's a brown rice. I steamed it. And when it's hot, just put it in a bowl like this and put some sesame seeds and sesame oil and a little bit of salt and mix all together. And you want to wait until it cools down a little bit, because when you make a roll, if the rice is too hot, it's going to tear off the brown seaweed paper. Okay, here, set it aside. And now I have bamboo mat. Many people are really scared and very confused how to use it. Many people don't know it, but you know, today after you guys see me how to make a rice roll using this bamboo mat, I hope that you can easily make it next time. So this is a bamboo mat. Just put it here on your cutting board, and what we do is, you know, this is the brown rice, brown seaweed paper. It's also called nori in Japanese. So you can see this is both sides. So if you see it, one side is a little bit rough, and the other side is a little bit like kind of glossy, smooth. So you want to put this smooth glossy side at the bottom. Put it in there. And then you want to put some rice. You want to fill the rice about 2/3 of seaweed that you want to fill in there. Okay, so now I actually prefer to put rice as little as possible and make a thin layer as possible. So you want to make sure, because it has oil in it, so it doesn't really stick in your fingers. So using your finger, just make sure that it goes all the way to the edge and about 2/3. And now it's time to use this rice as glue. So at the end, so you want to put this rice glue here. This rice is going to work as a glue. If you know that Margaret Cho, the comedian, Korean American comedian, talks a lot about using this rice as a glue growing up. It's not a comedy funny story, it's a real story. I also, a lot of Korean kids growing up, my generation, we used rice as glue in school for like art project or something. So this is rare. And then this is ready, rice is ready. And then it's time to get all these 4 ingredients in the kimbap rice roll. So you're gonna put this one and maybe some that has more color in it, maybe. So just 2 of them, just put it in there. And I mean, whatever you like to put, I'm gonna put, let me put some kale next. Because kale is a little bit fluffy and a little bit dry, so it can like goes everywhere. So you wanna put it at the bottom. Kale is so good for you. This city, it looks like this whole city is not gonna function without kale. It makes me wonder how these people survive before kale was introduced to US a long time ago. And then maybe some, I think kimchi now, finally. So it looks green and red and tofu white. It's just gonna make a really pretty and striking color. So I mean, put as much as you like. If you put too much, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to roll a little bit later. And then maybe avocado, maybe 2 or 3 of them, depends on. Maybe okay, maybe 2.5. How about that? 2.5. Okay, ready to roll now. So okay, so I'm gonna show you slowly how to roll because a lot of people ask me that they get messed up in the middle of rolling. So what you do is you have 5 fingers. You use your thumb and put your thumb at the bottom, like this. And you have 4 fingers to play with. And this 4 finger, just without hesitation, just put your finger on top of all these ingredients. And using your thumb underneath, just slowly roll it. Slowly roll it until this brown sweet touches the rice. Do you get it? And then using your 4 fingers still and bamboo mat, just push it down a little bit. So the rice inside of brown sweet is going to work as a glue, and when you open it, voila, it stays like this because the rice is sticky. And then what you do is, rest of it is easy. Just using the rice, just using the bamboo mat. That's it. And then pull your bamboo mat a little bit toward to the front, about 1 inch, and then push it down again. And then pull your bamboo mat about 1 inch again, push it again. And then pull your bamboo, push it again. Da-da-da. See? And then you want to make sure this seal part come to the bottom so it stays glued all the time. So let me shape it again to make sure the seal part is at the bottom. Here we go. And then you just make sure. So one, we made it. Now you are very lucky because I'm going to show you another technique today. How are we going to slice these beautiful rolls? There's a way to do it. A lot of times you slice it and the rice gets on the knife and the knife is not very sharp anymore. So it just, gets very ugly cut. But now there is a way to do it. This is what I learned when I was working as a sushi chef a long time ago. So I have so what you need is, you need wet towels, of course knife, and a bowl of water. So what you do is, using your knife, and tip of your knife, you want to dip it into the cold water. And bring it to cutting board and so the blade of a knife has a little bit of water, not too much, not too little, just enough to cut the rice roll. So what I usually do is I just take half of it and just slice it. See how beautiful it is? And then I bring it together. And you know, now you have a rice, all this, and then it's not gonna work very sharp. So what I do is I kind of wipe it out, and maybe one more time if you like, and then I cut it about 1/3 inch. So I have about 7 inches, including the ends, and then I wipe it out again. Okay, this is beautiful, and then I'm going to put it in in the dish, the plate, nicely. Does it look beautiful? Okay, let me try this. One of this. Really, really good. Tofu and kale, and my plantain roots give a little bit kick of sourness and crunchiness. And avocado, very, very soft and creamy. And of course, the brown rice is a very salt is just the right amount. So how do you like it? Are you going to try this at home now? If you try it, take a photo and send it to me. I can make a post on Instagram and Facebook for you. So I hope this one is a really becomes inspiring dish to you. And the next time I will come back with some other yummy recipes using my kimchi. Thank you. Bye.